Okay, the couple things about Epicor Travels. You do have the option of booking your own travel online with Get There or with our agents. Um, all travel will either be billable or non-billable. Billable travel will have a project code. Non-billable travel will have a reason code. And negotiated hotel rates in many cities. Irvine, Minneapolis are obviously the two most used. Also, we're a retail and our new office in Denver, your new office. And Avis is the rent-a-car company that is automatically used for all Epicor bookings as an intermediate car. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate booking a trip on Get There for Epicor bookings. The login that you got on that first screen will process here, and all your profile information will automatically be loaded into every trip that you book. This is the first screen you'll see. As you can see down here, your travel policy, your hotel directory are linked. We're going to book a sample trip. You can check hotel only, rent-a-car, flight, or train, any of these, round trip. I like the shop by price option. You can go either way, back and forth, but the price option will give you a quick look that will compare non-stops versus one-stops and the airlines that have it. I'm going to do a sample easy trip from Denver to Minneapolis sometime next month in April. You can choose leave or arrive times. We'll leave in the morning and we'll return in the afternoon. And then we'll begin our search. Okay, and here's the grid I was discussing that shows you non-stops, your preferred carriers, Delta, Continental, and United right now, and the round-trip fare, flights. So let's just choose the 910 outbound, and we'll choose the 225 coming home. Okay, after we choose the flights, we have an itinerary. Boy, it just shows you how inexpensive a round trip can be when you give a lot of notice. That's a great fare. So we're going to select that flight. These two flights is our choice. The next screen that comes up will be the hotel screen. I'm sorry, actually the seat assignment screen comes up. At this point you can choose your seat assignment or let the system automatically book it for you based on what's in your profile. So either choice you have. You can do your own. You can also grab preferred seats if your frequent flyer number qualifies. For now we're going to skip the seat process, but it's as simple as clicking on it and choosing it. Okay, then we come to the hotel screen. Good thing that we have all your hotels programmed into the system, that you can see that you can choose how you want to search for your hotel, but it will default to, if the city has negotiated properties, it will default, and they will immediately appear below. So these are your negotiated properties in Minneapolis. So we're going to choose the Marriott, which is the one that you use most anyway. And then the rates will pop up. The Epicor rate being right on top, and as you can see, it's much less than any other rate. And it will be, unless it's over a weekend. Sometimes you will get a weekend rate that might be less expensive. Okay, the car, it will automatically assume intermediate car. If that's sold out, it will move to the next stop, the next larger car after that. You can also choose where you want to pick the car up. If there's a different date, then it's assuming your flight times. You can also put, most cars are non-smoking anyway, but of course you can check that. You can check the things that you need here, and go right to express booking. After the system compiles your reservation, you can see that you have your air flights with the cost, the hotel details, the car details, a total estimate cost. You can add, you can modify what you have now, or you can. The great thing is that you can hold the trip, and this will absolutely send the reservation to our system and allow you to hold it without actually ticketing it. I've done the demo that we're doing is on the 15th, so it actually gives you an extra day to hold the trip. great thing about that comes into our system, and at that point we will process the reservation when it's ready. If you know you want to do it and you don't even need to hold it, you can continue immediately, and we will assume it's all ready to go. Your TSA information, your frequent flyer information appears, and we come to the billing screen, and this is the billable, non-billable screen. First you have to pick the credit cards, and just pick the Epicor airline card. Your hotel card will be your hotel guarantee that you'll have in the profile. You don't need a card for a car. You can send this reservation to other email addresses. And now in number 7, you have to pick a billable or non-billable type of trip. If it's a billable, you can put in the project code here, and if there's more than one, fill them here. If it's non-billable, you'll select the reason code from here. These are the reasons that we have. And if you're supposed to list companies, you can list them here for reporting purposes. Here's where you can put any other special requests, whatever they may be that you want the agent to look for and to do, and then you hold your trip. Card will not be charged at this point, but the reservation is officially held. It'll take a minute or so, but then after it is complete, you'll see that the reservation is complete. You have created a record locator, which I'll talk about later, and all your confirmations. In fact, you already have your Marriott confirmation, your Avis confirmation, your Delta locator. It automatically reserves seats for me, and it created the reservation. So at this point, you have created a reservation. You can send the trip to virtually there, which I'll talk about in a moment, automatically, but that is your locator, and it is automatically booked. At this point, you and Air Travel will communicate via email or phone, however, usually email, to finalize the booking. Okay, we've shown you how to book a reservation. I want to give you a couple tips very quickly. The great thing about the system when you want to book it, and that's whether you book it directly with us or on Get There, you usually get a 24-hour hold without having to issue the ticket. You can start a trip online if you prefer and have our agents complete it. If you just find the flight, you know your flight, and you just want us to handle the car hotel, no problem. Use the comment box, and then with the locator, accessing your trip on Virtually or Tripcase, so that you'll have your itinerary on your mobile device, and any changes you make will automatically be updated on that device. This is the Tripcase web page, and by loading in the system, it's a very easy way to keep track of your itineraries. We'll be sending you an updated an email with all the profile as I show the letter, and we'll also include the information, but you'll deal with Greg, Lydia, and Kathy as your primary agents, and we're open from 8:30 to 6 Mountain Time, and we look forward to working with you. Thanks again.